Coming up next, Michael Crowley. I'm happy I met you on the way in because he's one of the bike riders today, and he said, "This is great weather, thanks." And you're Chad, right? And I said, "Absolutely." Michael's story is, I won't do that justice either, but I'll give you a little bit of his background. He's done quite a bit throughout the years. He worked in manufacturing for over 30 years. He became involved in the Juvenile Diabetes Research Foundation in 2000, and as of January of this year, is now the CEO at the National Kidney Foundation of Wisconsin. So Michael, why don't you come on up and tell a little bit about your story.
Thank you, Chad. Well, good afternoon, everybody. Thank you, Chad, for the introduction. And thank you, Mark and Lynn, for the invite, having me come out to speak. But I also wanted to participate in the bike ride. So I met Mark through the National Kidney Foundation of Wisconsin back in late May, early June, when we had a registration for our Cool Beans Adventure run, walk, bike, hike event. And Mark registered. And when he registered, I didn't know how avid of a bicyclist or cyclist he is and what his story was. And so, save you the story, it's a long story, but we ended up talking quite a bit via Zoom, and I told him, I want to be part of what you're doing, and I want to ride with you when you're finishing up your Oregon Trail ride this year. He and I competed on the miles for our Cool Beans Adventure, and the goal was 424 miles, run, walk, bike, hike in July, from July 1st to the end of July. And there were double days, so if you had, say, 50 miles in the middle of the month, you get to double it to 100. So many people did reach the 424 miles. That number is really important to share what that is. It's not 424 miles was the reason for the event. It was the 424 kidney transplants in Wisconsin in 2020. 424. So we matched that with the miles. Anyway, I want to share a little bit about kidney disease, some statistics. I'll just give a brief background of NKFW, and then a little bit more story about Mark and so forth. But I have a special guest here, and I'd like to call you up, Bella and Mark, come on up. A little surprise. So I'd like to introduce Bella Burns from the Office of the Governor of Wisconsin, Tony Evers. Bella has a commendation on behalf of the state of Wisconsin and Governor Evers. And I'll let Bella read that commendation.
All right. So first off, I just want to say on behalf of Governor Evers, I would like to first thank you, Mark Scotch, for, everything that you've done and, elevating the work of the National Kidney Foundation of Wisconsin. And we'd love to present you with this certificate of commendation. Along with that, we also would like to applaud you for your dedication to promoting kidney health and organ donation in our state and across our country by biking over 3,000 miles to support this important work. Again, Governor Evers thanks you for all you do and continue to do to promote the work of the National Kidney Foundation of Wisconsin. We really appreciate everything, and I'm very proud to be able to honor you with this. So, of course.
If I could, would you like me to read this out loud? No? Okay.
Well, you
Well,
can go ahead.
It's okay. So when this event is over, make sure you stop by and look at all the other commendations, proclamations, and certificates that Mark and Lynn have received throughout their travels from the East Coast to Wisconsin. And what a great way to, end your Oregon Trail in Wisconsin by getting a commendation from the governor's office. So congratulations.
Thank you, Mike.
Thank you. Okay, so I won't take too much time. I just want to give you an overview of the National Kidney Foundation of Wisconsin. There's a lot of talk about the need for kidney donation, organ donation, blood donation, eye, heart, lung, and so forth. As you heard, I'm new to the National Kidney Foundation of Wisconsin. My story is really, I got involved with the organization because our son was diagnosed with type 1 juvenile diabetes when he was 2 years old. He's now 25, he's doing okay, no complications that we know of, but it's a disease just like type 2 diabetes, hypertension, leading causes of kidney disease when it's uncontrolled. And inside his body, the disease is ravaging his body. We don't know when that ticking time bomb will be where he could develop kidney disease, lose his eye or eyes, limbs, have a heart attack or a stroke. And my work with Juvenile Diabetes Research Foundation, I got close with people and in the healthcare community and helping people. My background is in manufacturing. I'm an elected official in Waukesha County. I love working with people and getting close to the community. That's why we connected so quickly and so well, Mark, is you had a great story on cycling, and then of course, the reason for your cycling, to show that you can do anything after a donation, such as a kidney. So working with the National Kidney Foundation of Wisconsin, we touch people's lives, and many people don't know how prevalent kidney disease, chronic kidney disease, is in Wisconsin and in the United States. There's 37 million people that are at risk of kidney disease. 80,200 chances we all know someone that has kidney disease. You can flip through the charts. But kidney disease, it connects us all. And one of the questions would be, are you one of the 33% that are at risk? So 1 of every 3 of you has a likelihood of developing chronic kidney disease in your life. Your kidneys begin to deteriorate through your years. As you get older, they have less likelihood to filter the impurities that keep you alive. African Americans are 4 times more likely to develop kidney disease. Hispanics and Latinos are 1.3 times more likely to develop chronic kidney disease. And in Wisconsin, there's about 7,000 residents that are on dialysis. 20,981 people have a functioning kidney transplant in Wisconsin. And over 1,200 people are on the waiting list for a kidney transplant. So who we are, we fight kidney disease. We're an organization established over 50 years ago in southeastern Wisconsin. So our office, our headquarters is in West Allis, but we represent the whole state of Wisconsin, our constituents. And we promote awareness, prevention of kidney disease, and treatment. 1 in 7 American adults has kidney disease, and they don't know it. Before it's too late, they'll develop the kidney disease to where they're in a stage 2, stage 3, stage 4, or renal failure. So the hope is that we can prevent kidney disease, and it's about education. We need to do a good job educating the community. 1 in 3 American adults is at risk, and 1.3 million people are living with hypertension, uncontrolled hypertension. And if they have uncontrolled hypertension, that is one of the leading causes of chronic kidney disease. And 475,090 adults are living with diabetes in Wisconsin. And they don't know that they are at a high risk of developing kidney disease. And then every day, more than 340 people begin treatment for kidney failure by starting dialysis or taking steps toward a kidney transplant. So prevention is the key. Preventing chronic kidney disease is fairly easy. It's a simple test, a urine test, talking to your doctor. I went down to Illinois last week with one of our staff, and we explored a kidney mobile. A kidney mobile to travel the state. I participated in the chronic kidney disease screening process. I was really proud to be able to go through that process step by step. Took about 45 minutes. Thank goodness I don't have any signs or symptoms of it. But one of the things that keeps people from finding out about chronic kidney disease is the fear. There's a fear also of donating blood, donating a kidney, putting a donor emblem on your driver's license because the fear of the unknown. But hearing the stories that we've heard already today, and there's still a few more, it's inspiring. And that's what you really need to remember, is that you can really change someone's life by donating. So again, we fight together on chronic kidney disease. We raise awareness. We offer free health screenings. We support kidney patients and organ donors and their families. We advocate for funding for kidney research, action on organ donation, and protecting patients' rights. We are working on the Living Donor Protection Act in the state of Wisconsin. We're working on that in Congress in Washington, D.C. It's in its infancy stage right now. Got a lot of other problems, but it's really important to protect living donors. And then educate. We offer healthcare professionals sponsoring information and symposiums throughout the state. So we focus on the whole patient through the lens of kidney health, relentless in our work, education, action, and we accelerate change. How do we accelerate change? By helping educate people on the warning signs and having you talk to your doctor. Go online to kidneywi.org and take the 1 in 33% test. It's a simple questionnaire, takes less than 5 minutes. And what you'll find out, hopefully, is that you're not at risk. But if you have one of the signs or symptoms, see your doctor before it's too late. You can live a long life if you're diagnosed with chronic kidney disease, and you can actually reverse it, or you can hold off it from getting to where you have end-stage renal failure and the need for a kidney. And then bottom line, our goal is to help promote good kidney health so we have people that can become a kidney donor. And so what I have also provided today, over here after this is over, there's going to be some handouts. I've got about 35 of them. Signs and symptoms, and how to get to our website. And then COVID-19. So the last thing I'll talk about is COVID-19. If you were diagnosed with COVID-19 and you suffered from that, or you didn't know you had COVID-19, you could have acute kidney injury. And there have been statistics that are being gathered right now that there is going to be a high likelihood of a more need for kidney donation because of acute kidney injury due to COVID-19. So statistics are continuing to be gathered. Please be aware of that. I'm sure most of you know someone that was diagnosed with COVID-19. They should get a screening for kidney disease. And then lastly, let's see. So in our office, we have Sue Jelson, our Director of Community Outreach. She helps coordinate our events. I won't go into detail on all of that, but please visit our website, kidneywi.org. You have a wealth of information on there. Resources, we provide the resources for who to contact if you're considering being a kidney donor. And then last but not least, I have about 35 spare kidneys. I'm going to share spare kidney from our office, stress balls, but they're spare kidneys. and those will be over on this table as you leave. Grab a kidney. This is a gimmick in a way, but take this to work. Take it to your family. Leave it out on the table and let it be a reminder that people can share their kidneys and start a conversation. And that's how it started with Mark, but it was at a brewery and it was a beer. But now you have a conversation starter, and who knows whose life you may change. So thank you very much. Thank you, Mark and Lynn. Great job on your ride. I participated in one of the rides this morning, did 34 miles. Very invigorating. I still don't know how you did 1,700 miles. You're awesome, but congratulations and thank you.
Thank you, Michael.